Shares of Fastenal popping after the company beat third quarter profit expectations, generating $30 million in sales per day in September, the first month in the company's history to do so. So this one, we got an earnings beat, Julie. Jefferies, which by the way has a hold on this one, they're on the sidelines, telling their clients quarter was a modestly positive tailwind. So that's about what you would expect from a hold. That kind of, it's all right.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Exactly. They have a certain lens through which they see it, I guess.
It's all right. They say that reflects a more normalized pricing environment. Looking at peers too, by the way, I've just seen who might have been picking up on this. Looks like names like W.W. Granger, by the way, were also popping.
Yeah, when you look at some of the other commentary around this here, Raymond James has an underperform on the stocks. They say that the EPS mildly beat estimates here and that the price to cost ratio was positive for the first time post-pandemic. So that also sort of some grudging praise. But Fastenal in the industrial category here, they make fasteners and other types of tools. So it's interesting to see a little bit of improvement in something like that. And it's one of the best performers in the S&P 500
Nice
today.
pop.
Yes. Let's talk about another mover, this one in the tech arena, and that is Broadcom. The company's acquisition of VMware reportedly expected to be approved by China soon. According to Deal Reporter, the deal likely to be granted conditional Chinese antitrust approval, which would be another step towards its getting total of approval for this more than $60 billion acquisition here. VMware shares, by the way, had also been rising on this. And the company has said that it expects the transaction to close by October 30th. So obviously would need to get all of the approvals in line. And this seems to be another step in that direction.
Yeah, if you look, Broadcom CEO Hock Tan is a great earnings call, by the way. Yeah, he brings it. But he is a true deal maker, right? He's been moving this chip maker into more enterprise software. So this would be a big step in that direction. Stock has had a great 2023, by the way. It's roared 60%.
Yeah, so I don't know if the AI play is part of that. I feel like everything chippy and techie is getting some of those plays.
And lastly, your shares of Hormel Foods taking a dive. That's after presenting its 3-year financial targets and reaching a new labor agreement. Union saying members at Hormel's locations in Minnesota, Georgia, Wisconsin, and Iowa voted to ratify a contract that includes the largest wage increase in the company's history. So this one, Hormel, the food maker, Julie, so laid out this plan, had some financial targets. But analysts are noting, by the way, the company is calling fiscal 24 a year of significant investment, right?
Yes.
But really, this union news also making a lot of headlines here too. Hourly wages increased $3 an hour to $6 an hour, among other benefits.
Yeah, and obviously there's a lot of attention on any union activity right now within the corporate world and the impact of that. At that investor day, the company talked about that $250 million in operating income growth by 2026. Just for context there, the company's operating income estimate for this year, it looks like is $1.18 billion. 2026 would be $1.495 billion here. So if you're looking at the growth over that time, it does seem to be roughly in line with estimates. So it's interesting that we're seeing the stock take such a hit. It might indeed be exacerbated by some of that union activity.
Yeah, this continuing trend we talk about all the time. This union activity across so many companies, so many sectors and industries, in some cases able to go to the negotiating table, secure a better pay deal for their members.
Yeah, we'll be tracking this one in particular.